Hello everyone, I'm Nini FC, this is Blue Lines TV. Welcome to another news daily video. In today's video, I'm going to be focusing on Higuain and Nabil Fekir as reports have come out over the past 24 hours linking us with moves for both players. And also to remind you guys, I have released a match preview for our game against Leicester tomorrow, so if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions on Sarri's press conference, or you want to get that tactical debriefing on Leicester City, make sure you watch the video. But you know what I'm about to say, smash that like button, help me get more than 500 likes if you like this video, and press the bell notification button as well to stay tuned to all things Blue Lines TV. Now, starting with the first story, I'm going to start with Nabil Fekir links. Now, this story has been broken by L'Equipe from France. Now, this is a pretty interesting story. Now, let's remember beforehand, Arsenal and Bayern Munich seem to be the clubs linked with Fekir. I'm going to give my whole thoughts and opinions on this Fekir thing after I talk about the news, so just bear with me. But L'Equipe have stated that we have brought in Pini Zahavi, and you guys should know who Pini Zahavi is. He was the one that basically helped Abramovich sign Chelsea in the first place, and he's had a very long and close history with our club. But L'Equipe are stating that we have brought in Pini Zahavi to really help us wrap up this deal. Now listen to this next part clearly. L'Equipe are stating that Pini Zahavi has made an inquiry to learn about Fekir's situation. And how is he doing this exactly? Well, he's speaking to Fekir's camp. Fekir's contract does expire in 2020, so he basically has a year left, which obviously means that his transfer fee is going to be very reduced. And reports coming out are stating that he could possibly be available for 40 million. And in a way, Fekir is basically doing an Eden Hazard. But before Fekir commits to anything in his career, he's waiting to sort out his agent situation, as reports state that he's looking to bring in a new agent. Now, here's where I give my thoughts and opinions, and I've got quite a lot to say on this deal. Now, again, everyone's getting really excited about Fekir talks, but I'm personally not really hearing anything in regards to Chelsea looking at Fekir as an option. Now, there's a few things running in my head. Number one, where would this guy play? Now, I know that everyone is saying that he would be used as a false nine, but is that really his ideal position? And I really feel that when it comes to the Pini Zahavi links, I think that people are missing out on the bigger picture. Now, I told you beforehand that Chelsea didn't have any plans if Eden Hazard did potentially leave, but obviously things are changing and we are looking at potential replacements for the player. And this is why I feel like Fekir is being linked. Remember, it's only interest in the player, there's nothing concrete. When you actually read the reports, it's literally like a paragraph long. There's no context behind things. It's natural that Chelsea would want a big name player to replace Eden Hazard if he does leave. Now that might either be for a player in the exact same position, or it could be upgrading another player for a different position. So it is natural that the club will keep their eyes out for big name players. But still, when it comes to Pini Zahavi, I feel like we're missing out on the bigger picture. Now, when this guy comes in, he comes in to make big deals. And I feel like it's quite exciting that Pini Zahavi is actually being spoken about, because it implies that we've got big plans ahead and there are big moves on the horizon. And this is why I feel Chelsea are working alongside Pini again to either potentially help find a Hazard replacement or to help them secure the big name deals that we want to push in the summer. And with someone like Pini with his, connects in the industry, it's natural that he is going to test the waters. It's natural that he's going to make a ton of inquiries asking about big name players. And that's what I took from the report. It's not the fact that we're linked with Fekir, it's the fact that it seems like Pini is back on the horizon again, and it seems like we're working alongside him to help secure big deals. And that's something I'm very excited about. But when it comes to where Fekir could play, could this guy really play as a false nine? I'm not too sure. For Lyon, he mostly plays as a number 10. I feel that's his best position. I feel like he's better making those late man runs inside the box. Now, I spoke to one of my friends who's a very keen Lyon fan, and he really helped give me the perspective in regards to whether Fekir could actually play in this role. And I feel like, again, maybe Chelsea might be thinking, well, if the guy is available for a very affordable price, does it really matter if he isn't going to get us 30 goals a season? Let's say we do use this guy as a false nine and he does get us like 15 to 20 goals, similar to what Firmino does for Liverpool. And I feel like currently in this team, that's the only way, the only feasible way we could use Fekir in this team was if we were hoping to use him in a similar role to Firmino at Liverpool. Otherwise, his best positions are playing as a number 10 or I feel like that could translate to him playing as a number 8. Still, you guys, that's my thoughts and opinions on this whole Fekir link. Make sure you give me your thoughts and opinions below. Now, moving on to the second and final part of today's video, that's in regards to reports linking us with a move for Higuain. Now, these reports are coming from Damasio and Sky Italia, and they're stating that Sarri is still in communication with Higuain in regards to a potential move to Chelsea in January. Now, over the next few weeks, you guys are going to become accustomed to hearing Sarri speaking to targets personally that he likes. And when it comes to Sarri and the players he likes players that he has worked with previously beforehand, and he likes very young, malleable players that he feels can adapt to things tactically and take things on board very quickly. And this is why he does like young Italian players. But anyway, moving straight back into reports. As I said, they're stating that Sarri wants a reunion with the player, and they're stating that Marina is possibly considering actually pushing through for a move. And to end the reports, they're stating that we're hoping to use Alvaro Morata as part of a deal. When Sarri was questioned today in regards to Higuain, all he said was that he does admire the player, and when it comes to Gattuso, when he was questioned, he said that, well, I'm quite puzzled because Chelsea don't sign 30 to 31-year-olds. Now, here's why I give my opinions, and here's why I get a bit hypothetical. As I said and broke down in that Mertens video, I suggest that you watch it to get the full context in regards to things happening behind the scenes. It's looking like we want to become more flexible in regards to how we view older experienced players. Now, when it comes to Higuain, he's a Sarri target, he isn't a club target, but maybe the board might think, well, if we can potentially push Morata in the direction of Milan and bring back Higuain, this deal could make more sense. Now, let's be serious, Higuain is loaned out by Juventus right now, so obviously we would have to deal with the Juventus boards, but both Juve and Milan have always liked Alvaro Morata, and let's say hypothetically we agree a loan move for Higuain with Juventus, but we offer Milan Morata, and once that loan spell ends, I'm guessing Juve and Milan can negotiate whether each one of those clubs are going to sign Morata on a permanent. And maybe, what if we told Milan that, you know what, we'll give you a reduced fee for Bakayoko if you agree to this deal, if you take Morata on loan, if you allow us to have Higuain, we'll knock some money off the deal, and maybe potentially we'll let you have Morata on loan for another season next year. Now, in my opinion, this is the most logical way in which I think this move makes any sense. Number one, it's a financially responsible deal. And number two, Higuain and Sarri have a very good relationship. Higuain can literally come in straight away. He understands the system already. He doesn't have to get up to pace with things. And the guy is still a world-class striker. And if anything, I feel like he would be a decent stopgap replacement before we bring in a big-name striker. Still, we're hearing Mertens and Higuain, Sarri speaking to both. It is quite exciting, and I personally feel like if we sign either one of these players, it's going to boost our chances massively of securing a trophy at the end of the season. And I think it makes sense for Chelsea to move for either one of these players. Still, just to end things, do I believe that Higuain and Fekir are the targets we need? I don't think so. I think with Higuain, I think the guy's quite old. Long term, is he going to be worth it for us? I can expect that if he was to come, he's going to be on very high wages on top of that. And with Nabil Fekir, what's his best position? Do I personally feel like this guy should be the answer as our striker? I don't think so. I think the guy's much better when he's attacking the spaces from deeper. Now, yes, if Sarri does use a system that gets the best out of a false nine, could Fekir find another level in his game? Potentially, but one thing that I'm not too ecstatic about is his lack of pace, and I want to have a fast and fluid front three. Now, I think with Higuain, I would take him as a stopgap. Who knows if Marina can do something special and potentially get this guy on a very good short-term deal. He could be a good solution, but I want to see a younger target. I want to see a target with a very high profile, a target that can improve in the future and can get even better. But in my opinion, I don't think that Fekir and Higuain are the answers we need for the long term. But maybe I'm looking at things completely wrong. Maybe Fekir could be a replacement for Kovacic. You know, as I've told you guys from what I've been hearing so far, we haven't agreed to sign him on a permanent at the end of the season. Who knows, something might change. What's happening right now is that Kovacic isn't going to be signed on a permanent, and maybe Chelsea are thinking about the long term. They're thinking, you know what, with Fekir, The guy's going to cost cheaper than Kovacic. It will be easier to sign this guy. Maybe we cut our losses with Kovacic to sign Fekir. And if you tell me that's what Chelsea are hoping to do, then I think this makes a lot more sense. But you guys, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions. But anyway, you guys, that's going to bring an end to today's video. As I said, I did release a match preview on our game against Leicester for tomorrow. So if you want to get the tactical debriefing on Leicester, make sure you watch that. Smash that like button, help me get more than 500 likes, and press the bell notification button as well to stay tuned to all things Blue Lines TV. You guys, I'm going to keep it moving. Thank you for watching. I'm Nini FC. This is Blue Lines TV. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the match review.